Oh, that's the North Koreans. Yeah. I mean, the access, you can imagine the access we got when it's down to one woman. The government would no way give us this access. But one woman who we work with and hope to make another film with, a feature film with, a comedy of all things. But she got us the access to the. We said it wouldn't be possible to find the soldier who arrested Dresnok as he had crossed over, and you see him interviewed. What you don't see is the two people together. We couldn't get them together. But the guy, he says, I would have stabbed him, but he comes up about, he'd have stabbed his kneecap. I mean, the man is literally this small. I mean, he's a tiny one, maybe he's this small. But that access we had was remarkable, and the archive footage, the Koreans have been amazing with that.
I have a few questions. You already suggested a few modes of your movie. Do you think is getting official feedback on this movie, and is it getting easier after these projects, or does it make a difference?
Is it getting easier? No. Is it getting easier after making documentaries? No. There was a documentary made recently by a Danish crew, and that's basically stopped everything. And also, I think people realise that we really have hit that limit. The last film we were stopped, the film on the girls, the access, when we asked it to be shown on DPRK TV, it was stopped. North Korean TV, there's one channel during the week, so for anyone who makes films, it's paradise because it's 100% ratings. You know, it's nowhere else on this planet. So that's very exciting. But they actually tried to stop us making this second film, but luckily enough, the North Korean embassy in England and the North Korean embassy in America, there's a consul there who's very limited, and they're not allowed 25 miles out of New York area. But they're based there, and they sent reports back saying this film, the last film, was quite good, and then we were allowed to continue making this one. So, sorry, is that?
What's the distribution so far? Where's it?
Very, very interesting question. What's the distribution? With all our films, I mean, the first film on the football where Italy was beaten 1-0, and they actually call, in Italy they talk about Korea, not only this team, but also the subsequent team, the South Korea team who beat them. They say, whenever they mention Korea, it's another disaster. And then they use this when I've been in an Italian home when they've been cooking and they go, the pasta's spoiled, oh, another Korean disaster. And so that's become sort of folklore with them. So I can understand why the Italians aren't mad keen. They didn't broadcast any of our films for a long time. But the big problem's been America. This film was shown at Sundance. Simon and I went to Sundance. And that was interesting, very interesting, showing a film in front of Mormons. Yeah, that was that's another classic. They were all right, but I think they were very shocked when they saw the alcohol scenes. Good golly! But the real problem is that America don't like this film. They don't like films. This is not basically. This is our American publicity people saying they can't sell the film. No one wants it. They don't want to film at the time of conflict in Iraq, the time of conflict potentially with Iran and Afghanistan, and they don't want a film that shows a man not clearly cut as the baddie. And that's the answer. You know, we've been told that this man would leave sort of an acidic taste in an audience's mouth at the end of it. So I think it's extremely sad. I mean, one, because financially, never get into filmmaking is a disaster, particularly if you can't sell the American market. But our executive producer, who made 2 other films, one was I Kept My Child's Complaint That, and a thing on the Apollo, both sort of mediocre films, but also at Sundance. They sold, and this one won't. And so it's tricky. But there's a website, and if you want to speak to Simon and I about anything about North Korea, Simon's sort of more of a specialist with sort of travel side. We're here to answer your questions. I won't keep you any longer, but thank you very much for